Hi Scorpio, welcome back to your November 23rd new moon in Sagittarius reading. The good news is Jupiter goes direct on the same day, lots of expansive energy, and manifestation energy is also high. It's a good moon, I'll just put it that way. And things can take a nice turn from the difficulties that we may have experienced in the last few years, but in any case, as of late. So, let's look at what the new moon cycle is bringing in for you. You have the Queen of Coins, or the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles is my Aquarius card. This is a female who is very earthy, or works with the things of the earth. It's also somebody who is interested in a good, solid financial life. But there are people who usually have it already. So there's stability there on a financial level. But I feel like with this card, it can be somebody who you feel like you can't affect a solution with because of the Eight of Swords. And the thing with this is the Queen of Pentacles usually gets what she wants. And therefore, with the Eight of Swords there, it's almost like you can't win with this person. There's nothing you can do to change a situation, or you feel like your hands are tied in a way. You don't see a solution. You can't think of a solution. Your hands are even tied so you can't create a solution with your hands. You know, it's just that kind of energy. But it's also the energy of maybe you're not supposed to. Or maybe now is not the time, the place, this just... if you tried, it would come to naught anyway. There's a lot of energy behind this feeling of, and I even feel like this is the Queen of Coins, feels like she has no power in what's happening with her. Okay. I think you're going to need some patience where this is concerned. But having said that, there is a lot of internal things happening. Maybe on an external level, this person cannot change things, or you can't change things with this person, but something's happening on an internal level. And these things take patience, they take time. It's kind of like the bird outside who wants to talk over me. You can say stuff, but somebody's going to talk over you. Do you know what I mean? Or your words fall to the ground. It's that kind of energy. And you are being asked to have patience with this situation, but also so is this individual. And it's turning lead into gold. That's what temperance is. It's an alchemy. It's fire and water. It's two opposing forces that are trying to find some equilibrium here. Yeah. If you're Scorpio, you're water. This person is earth. They're a stone. And when you pour water over a stone, it just sort of runs off. It beads off. It doesn't... Yeah. It doesn't absorb. I do want to pull one more for this, because the temperance is telling me there are changes happening, but it's very much on an internal level. Maybe it's something that you're not seeing, but there are some changes happening. All right, so this person is doing some self-reflecting. They are gathering information, and if they're taking time for themselves right now, it's because they are digesting that information, and that digestion needs a lot of time. and patience. I think this person needs to be patient with you. You need to be patient with this person. And this person needs to be patient with themselves. Stone doesn't change very quickly. And the Queen of Coins is earth. That's why I say stone. But that's also my feeling here. You, on the other hand, you are the Eight of Wands and yourself, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is for me the Scorpio card. So this is a very intense individual who feels things on a very deep level, on a very emotionally deep level. And they are highly intuitive. They feel everything around them. And with that Eight of Wands, well, I mean, just look at the picture. She's flying. She's flying. Whatever's happening with you personally on a personal level, it's like you've broken free. The Eight of Wands is movement, and things are happening now. So again, with this new moon and with Jupiter, it's kind of like you can focus on something and get things moving in the direction you want them to go. And maybe not all of your passions land, but the important ones do, and the ones that you put a lot of energy and effort into eventually find their place. The Eight of Wands is also a lot of communication, but with the Queen of Cups there, it can be somebody else that you're communicating with, another water sign, but I feel like this is you. And I think that you can get messages from your surroundings. It's like everything is trying to tell you something, and you have that energy now to actually read what's going on around you as indications of things that you need to do, which direction you need to go. It's sort of like a guiding light, but there is communication with the Eight of Wands. And forward movement, so things go forward from here on out. I'm going to get a card for that. Nice clarification. Although I got to be honest with you, I get very tingly with this. So I think there's some really, this is great energy. Wow, look at that. Okay. And because it's positively aspected, I feel like this is just an emotional overflow. This is the love card. It's an offer that comes out of nowhere, but it is an offer of emotional fulfillment, which is really nice, really nice. It's inspired energy. So you may be inspired to do something, to put energy behind some ideas that you have that should go very, very well. This card is telling you to have faith in yourself with the Queen of Cups there, but also faith in your ideas and the energy that you're putting behind something. Have faith behind that, because Spirit's with you. Spirit's got your back with this Ace of Cups. It can also mean that your cup is full. Now, that can mean two things. Again, this is positively aspected with the Eight of Wands, and so you can be emotionally fulfilled. And that comes through your own actions, through your own communications, what you say, how you talk to people, how you inspire people, and how you are inspired. But there's just a big full heart here. And I just feel like, even just looking at the Eight of Wands, it's just like you're opening up that center and letting it flow. Like, that's the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands. There's movement, there's flow. Nice, really nice. The outcome, you have the Five of Cups and the Six of Wands. Now, the Five of Cups is that feeling of kind of repeating on an emotional level what hasn't gone right. Regrets, things I should have seen, things I should have done, things I should have noticed, things, why didn't I? It leaves you feeling unstable. But what's happening here is it's helping you to pivot, and it's moving you literally to that six. So I always say five wants us to find balance. Well, here that five is actually doing it, and you are victorious. You get the Six of Wands, which is a victory lap. And people who recognize that what you've been doing has really not only helped you, but helped them. I mean, look at the heart right here, right underneath you. You are supported. There is support here. There's love that, I mean, just even from the earth. The earth is supporting you here. I just get such a great energy with this card. I mean, this reading is fantastic. The Six of Wands is just saying you've reached a pinnacle. It's midway. You're not fully there yet, but you're headed in that direction. With the Eight of Wands, you're moving. The energy is moving. And the Six of Wands is saying now is the time to take a victory lap. People are proud of you. It's not only just a victory for you, but it's a victory for the people that you love, the people that are around you. And these people sing your praises. I think there are some people who are extremely proud of you. And you've used this 5. You've used it. You did it. You did it. You used this energy to propel you to the next level. And that's why there's movement. And so what you get is a wish fulfilled. And the feeling of being full, the feeling of being complete, the feeling of having emotional satisfaction. Nice. I can't even say, I mean, the negative side of the Nine of Cups is being smug about it. But I don't think so, because people are praising you. And you should feel good. You should feel good for what you've accomplished. You absolutely should. And maybe you're even this Queen of Pentacles too, somebody who maybe didn't get what they want, especially with the Eight of Swords there, because you couldn't, because maybe it wasn't for you with the Eight of Swords, or maybe you weren't supposed to do anything. That's very possible here. But this was a great, deep transformation. Now you have 2 eights, the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands, and 8 is a lot of power behind something, a lot of energy behind it. And the energy was for you to turn lead into gold. To take a difficult emotional situation with the 5 of Cups and decide for something better, something different. I always call my 5 of Cups a pivot card, because if you turn around, if you just turn around, you get to see more possibilities. So don't regret a thing. What does Spirit want you to know? I mean, I've kind of pulled some of the best cards for you already, so I'm not sure what we can get here. The Hanged Man. That's not a bad card. It's associated with water, which is your element. And the nice thing here is that things are not always in your hands, and that is reiterated with this Eight of Swords. Sometimes we can't do anything about it. Sometimes we're not supposed to. It's not our move. If it's a game of chess, you have to wait for the other person to make a move. You can't do anything about it. But in the interim, while you're waiting, something magical happens. And it's more of the idea of faith. It's not your will, it's the divine will. And, your divine will. And it's also that you get to see things from a different perspective. And this perspective is enlightening. Look at the halo around his head. So there has been an enlightenment here. Great cards. Really good cards. Really good 2 weeks ahead for you, and probably beyond. But, let's take it a step at a time, shall we? I hope you are happy with this reading. I really am. I see a lot of good here. And I really see you flying now. I love that Eight of Wands for you. I'll be back in a week with an energetic reading. And I am doing dailies. So quick 30 to 60 minute quip of your day. Okay. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Take care. Bye.